Welcome back. I am your host, Susanna May Levan O'Hagan, and today we are going to be talking about dance teacher Sue's yoga retreat over traumatic experience. I am having trouble reading this, so if I have trouble reading this, I am sorry. I may just have to improvise words or just spell it. A dance teacher who said she had an emotional meltdown after a yoga retreat in India is suing its British organizer for more than $2,000. Melissa, 35, claimed that she has been left unable to work or even look after herself because of an emotional toll of exploitation exercise on a 2,250 yoga. Maybe this is too. Okay, what is this? Teacher training course in 2019. She said the course involved unadvertised psychological exercise that led to her being re-traumatized over incidents in her childhood. The dance teacher is now suing the Yoga People International Ltd, run by Jamie Clark, 59, and DULC 43 for over 200,000 in compensation. Mrs. R from Richmond, London said she's been unable to care for herself and leads an extremely reclusive, impulsive, and dysfunctional life. Lawyers from the yoga company deny there are any psychological elements to the training and say the emotional collapse Mrs. R said she suffered was not a feasible risk of a yoga course. Marcus Grant, representing Mrs. R, said in a document to London High Court that she began a 200-hour teaching training course in Gonda, the western state of India, and in September and October 2019. However, her BARRISTER said she left the country early after having a meltdown triggered by the exercise led by Miss A that asked participants to explore their childhood memories and their relationships with their parents. The BARRISTER said that following the session, the claimant started shaking and feeling ill and was gripped by overwhelming anxiety. The company denied there was any such experience led by Miss A. Miss R was diagnosed with significant and several complex PTSD, combined dissolution and dealistation disorder, and functional neurological disorder. Mr. Grant said injuries have led her to not be able to care for herself, keeping her house tidy or exercise. Although she has a history of mental health problems, she had been in good mental health and physical health since 2013. Lawyers from the company said Mrs. R signed a waiver to confirm she had no prior existing conditions, both physical and mental, which may affect her performance. No complaint or distress. Mrs. Grant criticized the fact that there was no warning of physical-based existence, and Mrs. R would never have signed up for the course if she knew she would have to engage in traumatic or distressing childhood memories. They said Mrs. A had led an exercise of which the purpose was purely to feel love and develop forgiveness for anyone who had done you wrong. Mrs. R reportedly completed the exercise without complaint or distress and told Mrs. A that she had loved it. The lawyer denied that there was any mention of trauma and that there was any pressure to engage in all senses, adding she could have refused to participate if she wished. The case reached court for a brief pretrial hearing before Master, I want to say Gary Thornton, who headed the trial, will receive evidence from a yoga expert. The case is still to return to court for a full hearing at a later date. So what do you all think about this? I really don't know much about these type of yoga experiences to like go, oh, she totally did or it totally didn't, but I get the traumahood thing because I have childhood trauma. Being reminded of it does really not good things to your mind. But, well, that's it for now. I hope you all enjoy and have a great and wonderful day. Bye for now.